Yo, what's going on, guys? It's Big Boy Sports News, and the Miami Dolphins have officially completed their first preseason game against the Atlanta Falcons. And I'm sorry, you're going to hear ESPN notifications because I get every notification from every sports app. But we're going to go through the game. The Dolphins win 34-27. I just have to say, a big star in this game was Preston Williams. Oh my God, we have found a diamond in the rough. I have to say it. Only four receptions for 97 yards. That is just an amazing play. With 24.2 yards per average a catch. That's absolutely crazy. He did lead in receiving yardage in the game, but Josh Rosen went 13 of 20, 191 yards, no touchdowns, but one interception. The one interception, he looked right at the linebacker and threw it. It was a stupid mistake by Josh Rosen. But Ryan Fitzpatrick, the offense looked pretty good at the start of the game. Ryan Fitzpatrick was leading that offense down the field. I honestly thought we were going to score a touchdown. To be completely honest with you, I thought that was actually going down. But then we were held short, and I was like, kind of looks like the same Miami Dolphins when we go down the field. So we got a field goal. We led 3-0, and then our defense today was not a good day on defense until around the end of the game. I have to give a shout out to Dwayne Hendricks. That dude balled out at the end of the game. The defensive line finally got back to the quarterback by the end of the game. I think we had around 3 or 4 sacks for the game. If I get that correctly. Sorry if I'm wrong on that. I think it's around 3 sacks. But our leading receiver in rushing was Patrick Liard. 6 carries, 24 yards. No touchdowns though. But Kalen Ballage, Myles Gaskin, and Mark Walton all got touchdowns, which really shows in this offense how much we're really going to run the ball. That's what it really shows up to. That this is, sorry. This really shows how much we're going to be running the ball, and we're not a quarterback stuffer kind of offense. Gase. But just a pretty good game by Rosen. I have to give Rosen a C+, B- for this game. Rosen made a case for himself tonight. Obviously, it is only preseason. You never really know until you really go out and do the real thing. I think Ryan Fitzpatrick is going to get a lot more time next week. A whole quarter, I would think. And then Josh Rosen can play the next 2 quarters. And that should be that for them on the week 3. The defense, it wasn't great, like I said. We didn't get any picks. We were really bad in coverage. We were really bad at getting back at the quarterback. There's going to have to be a lot of work done with the defensive team. But Dwayne Hendricks, by the end of the game, he was getting back there. But as a team coming together in the end and fighting through it and winning it, that kind of took, that added some more onto it, that, this felt like a good team win. It was kind of ugly. It was kind of good. It had its moments. But this definitely is a good team win to start the year. We didn't win the first preseason game last year, but we are going on the road next week for our next preseason game. Ryan Fitzpatrick will face the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, and I hope he gets a ton more time just so we can know what that offense actually looks like, because we only saw 3 points and then a punt from him. Rosen basically scored every single drive except his interception. That's literally it, I'm pretty sure, as I read here. But Preston Williams, just a complete baller. He has to make the roster. There's no way you can put him on the practice squad And even if you did, like, if you didn't make the roster and you try to put him on practice squad, he wouldn't be able to hide. Someone's going to pick him up. But Preston Williams is such a good wide receiver for Josh Rosen. So, lots of improvement here. I like what I'm seeing. But I think we have to finish this video off about talking about the offensive line. I almost forgot about it too. The offensive line looked terrible, guys. I didn't know what plays like were going on half the time because there was no time for the plays to develop. Josh Rosen would just sit back there. He would have 2 seconds and someone's already running after him, which that's not enough time for a play to develop. But of course, Preston Williams, he was just all over that field and he was able to make those plays for us. The offensive line needs to step up. I think we need to go into free agency and check if there's any more guys we would like to sign, or we just need to keep getting that chemistry together on the offensive line. Obviously, it's going to be a changed offensive line over time. It's definitely not the lockdown offensive line, but it just didn't look good, especially with Laramie Tunsil not even playing there. Jordan Mills, none of these guys can block. That's the whole complete problem. They can't block. You have those little, I think maybe the second, third team did better than the first team offensive line. Not even kidding with you guys. So we're obviously going to have to go through that. The defensive line wasn't as bad as we thought, but it still could use some more work. But I don't want to keep going over my own words. But thank you guys so much for watching this video. I'm excited to see what we got out of the Miami Dolphins. Football is finally back. Next week will be 3 weeks away from the actual start of the season. That's just going to be amazing, man. But either way, it's still football. It doesn't matter. Preseason. It's Josh Rosen and Ryan Fitzpatrick. It's not like you're just watching Jake Ruddock the whole time. But Jake Ruddock wasn't bad. He's a good, capable backup quarterback. Like, I was surprised at Jake Ruddock. He did everything he had to do with his job. The man went out there, and I think that was kind of Jim Caldwell in there saying, like, there's someone here that can be a good, capable third-string quarterback, and I trust him with that position. I think we should totally keep him on our roster. But, yeah, not to keep going on you guys. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe if you want more content like this. I'll be covering the next preseason game for you guys. I'll make sure it'll be out there for you guys. But thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out, guys. Fins up.